Okay, this afternoon's topic, I would like to talk about mosh pits and how good they are in bringing out the best in society. And you might think, what the hell is he talking about? Mosh pits? Dangerous, crazy people? Well, it might look like that from the outside, but I guess probably a lot of you have been in a mosh pit. If you haven't, you should give it a go. Unless you're, really a small fry, it could be a bit scary. Yeah, so actually my main topic was about Soundwave. I went to Soundwave in Melbourne 2013 and it was bloody awesome. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, so I really enjoyed myself and I saw a whole bunch of bands, some that I'd never seen before. In fact, I kid myself, all that I've never seen before live, but some that I've never even heard before. Well, that's a weird maneuver. Maybe they were turning left and changed their mind, or I don't know. Anyway, I might just stay right the hell out of the way. So yeah, I went to Soundwave and saw a whole bunch of bands, and the first band that I saw was Versus the World, and they sound pretty good. They were okay. It's a little unfortunate that they were the first cab off the rank, and so really they didn't have an opportunity to have a good crowd, and so yeah, I know it's just not as exciting and not a big crowd. So but yeah, it was their music was okay. It was all right. And they got up there and they played their songs, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, Versus the World, they're a Californian rock band, and I mean they're in a metal gig, but they're pretty much just a rock band. The next band that I saw was called Fozzy, which another American band whose front man is WWF champ. Well, I don't know if he was a champ, but he was a WWF character, Chris Jericho. And obviously he found out it was a bit of a better gig being a successful musician than it was being a semi-successful WWF dude. And I hadn't really listened to them before, but I had a quick listen online at some of their songs, and sounds pretty good. I might go and see them, tick them off on my list, and I'm bloody glad I did. Chris Jericho, or whatever his real name is, he was a good performer. He really got the crowd revved up, and he was really encouraging the whole way along, and he got up on the speaker and he's singing from the top of the speaker, and his band was really rocking out. They were bloody fantastic to see. So yeah, it's good on those guys. If you ever get a chance to see them live and you're into seeing live bands, I'd say go for it. They were good value. After Fozzy, I went and saw... What am I doing sitting in the traffic? I'm in a motard. Jesus. Yeah, after Fozzy, I went and saw big name bands, Stone Sour, on one of the main stages there, and yeah, they were pretty good. Their music's obviously good. They're a very successful band, so you don't get too successful without having half decent music. Yeah, they were really good to listen to, and they got the crowd rocking, and they were entertaining. It was good. But again, they were up on the stage and they sang their stuff, and was about it. Actually, Stone Sour I hadn't heard of until the Garden Snake actually said, "Oh, I've been listening to this band Stone Sour and they're really good." And I thought, "Alright, I'll check them out." And yeah, they're pretty good, but you know, big name band. So then I went and saw Dragon Force, and I was lucky enough to make my way right up to near the stage, and I joined in on the mosh pit. And this is where my story comes in, because I used to, every time I went and saw a band, I used to go join the mosh pit, or possibly even be the instigator with some friends' help, the instigator of a mosh pit. And they are just such good value. Everyone has such a great time in there. And the reason why I say mosh pits bring out the best in people is everyone in there is friendly. They're all there having a good time. They're all in there not minding being rough. Yeah, let's be a bit rough. No one cries about it. You all bump off each other, and if something happens, you know, someone jumps a bit high and maybe a shoulder connects a cheekbone, and someone goes, "Oh fuck, that hurt," then someone says, "Shit mate, are you okay?" Yep, I'm fine. Back into the mosh. No one, moshes, you know, they're friendly. And then if someone is going to fall over, someone gets knocked a bit hard and they're warped, they're off step, there's usually 2 or 3 people grabbing their arms. Don't fall over, stay upright, because you don't want to fall over in a mosh. You probably will get hurt. Yeah, so everyone, although it's a rough place, it's known for being a rough place, it is a rough place. Despite that, everyone seems to be really friendly, and everyone's there to help each other out, and everyone's there to have a good time. And there's nothing wrong with a mosh pit. And it's actually a real shame that you go to these big concerts and, you know, there's signs there: no moshing, no stage diving, no this, no that. Oh fuck, give it a rest. We want to have some fun. And obviously, you know, there's people that probably shouldn't be in a mosh pit. You know, they're unfit, got some sort of health condition, got asthma. God, just don't go into mosh pit. What they'd be much better off is having signs saying, "Caution, could be a mosh pit, everyone should help each other. If you see someone falling over, help them up. Keep your elbows at your sides. Have fun." Now that's what the mosh pit warning should say. None of this fucking bullshit. No moshing, no stage diving, no crowd surfing. I mean, crowd surfing, actually, I'll finish off. Dragon Force, because I was in the mosh, because we're having such good fun, because the band were encouraging the mosh, they're telling us, run around in circles. They had their own video camera filming the mosh from the stage. And it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Probably my highlight of the night. I come out of there like a sweating ball bag. It was unreal. So the next band I went and saw, actually, I can't remember what the next band, but one of the bands I saw after was Duff McKagan's Loaded. Now, Duff McKagan is one of the guys from what's he from? Not the Red Hot Chili Peppers, not Poison. Jesus, guys, I'm having a mental blank. What's Duff McKagan from? A very famous band. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, he should be still rocking on. He was great. And obviously he's from the era when people used to have fun. Well, I'm sure they still have fun. But when, you know, it didn't really matter if someone got a bit injured. They'd go home and cry and it'd all be over. Now they go home and frickin' ring their lawyer. But anyway, Duff McKagan, he got his guitar and he climbed off the stage and he crowd surfed on his back whilst playing the guitar. That was awesome. It was only a fairly small crowd because there was a few other big name bands playing at the same time, so it was relatively small, but geez, it was good. His music was great. Very entertaining. Yeah, before that I went and saw A Perfect Circle. Again, well, I mean, that's, if you don't know what Perfect Circle is, that's Tool. Effectively, it's Tool. Yeah, what's their front man's name? Whatever his name is, the guy from Tool. He's a tripper, man. He stands so prim and proper whilst he's vocaling, and then in between vocals he's doing some weird ass rock. Yeah, it was entertaining anyway. But yeah, their music, Perfect Circle, their music is great. I really enjoy it. But as far as seeing them in concert, you know, I could listen to them on a CD and get just as much enjoyment. I found that actually years ago. I went and saw Smashing Pumpkins, and their music was bloody fantastic, and they put in a bit more. There's a bit more guitar play that, you know, you don't get on their record, and that was really good to listen to. But no stage performance whatsoever. They just stood there and played their music. Yeah, you could easily listen to them on a CD with your headphones on, your eyes closed, and enjoy it just as much. And then I went and saw not a UK, a Swedish band, I think they are, Ghost. And they're in there. They were a band where, you know, you go to see them because they're all in outfits and they're all sort of set up this bizarre persona, and very entertaining. They're wearing like these black trench coats with hoods and these black masks. And yeah, if you don't know anything about Ghost, you know, it's another band I'd never heard of before. I actually just was in between gigs and thought, oh, I'll see those guys. And I mean, their music, entertaining, you know, a bit melodic, quite bizarre, but entertaining. I think more because of their persona than their music. And yeah, oh, good to see live. I guess if they're playing in your local, then go and see them for a laugh. And then finally, the band who I felt sorry for all other bands playing at the same time, including The Offspring. I went and saw Metallica. Metallica! Yeah! Brings out the worst in everyone. They were Metallica was pretty good. Their music sounded great. They had a good stage performance. They had pyrotechnics. They had everything that you would expect from Metallica. Yeah, there's a heap of YouTube videos already up, and you can see them. I took a bit of footage, but obviously I was too close because all of my camera microphone was just being destroyed. Yeah, actually, here's a bit because it's funny. Listen to this sound. See if you can pick the song. if you got it, oh, you might get it, but it's pretty funny. It was good. It was good fun, good value, well worth seeing. And you know, obviously some people, that's what they paid their ticket for, because I went there half an hour early before they started, and no chance of getting close. But actually I took some photos of looking forwards and looking backwards from where I was. Here they are. Maybe one's up there and one's up there, before on the left, after on the right. And you can see there was a shit ton of people, which is always good, but you don't really see the band, you just feel the music. Shit, I don't think this is the spot. No, it's not. Oh! That's not where I wanted to go at all. Anyway, I'll be lost for a minute. And I'm probably a bit late. What am I late for? Our vloggers meetup. Anyway, in summary, Soundwave was really cool. It was very, very entertaining. It's even better when you get involved in the moshes, even if you get hurt. If you come away from there with a scar, that would be cool. No, maybe not a scar. Only chicks dig scars, right?